Hey everyone, and welcome. So, what if I told you that you could go to college in the #1 foodie city in America, a place where housing is a whopping 33% below the national average, and some of the world's biggest companies are literally in your backyard? Well, that's what we're diving into today. This is your complete guide to the University of Louisville. So, if you're a student or a parent deep in that college search, this is really the ultimate question, isn't it? Could the University of Louisville be that perfect, affordable fit? It's famous for its big time sports and its strong academics, but does it really line up with your goals and, maybe even more importantly, your budget? All right, let's get into it and find out. First things first, we've got to talk about location. Because when you choose U of L, you're not just picking a campus, you are picking an entire city to be your home base. So welcome to the Ville. And see, this is something you absolutely have to get about UofL. It's not separate from the city. It's woven right into the fabric of Louisville, also known as the gateway to the South. This isn't some sleepy, isolated college town. The city's pulse, its culture, its opportunities, they all become part of your everyday life. And trust me, that is a total game changer for your college experience. So what does that actually mean for you? Well, for starters, Louisville was named the top foodie city in the country, so you'll never run out of amazing places to eat. And that affordability? It's a huge deal. Housing costs are an incredible 33% below the US average. You've got over 120 parks, the world-famous Kentucky Derby, and an awesome nightlife scene. But here's the real kicker for your future career. Huge employers like UPS, General Electric, and Ford are right there, creating this incredible pipeline for internships and jobs right after you graduate. By the way, if you want personalized help saving $40,000 or more on college costs, check the link in the description to learn about our College Savings Mentor program. All right, so let's shift gears from the city to the heart of it all, the academics. What are you actually going to learn at U of L, and how are they going to help you grow? The university's whole philosophy is built around this idea of engaged learning, which is really just a fancy way of saying they want you to learn by doing. And you see it everywhere. Their famous JB Speed School of Engineering is getting a brand new makerspace so you can actually build things. The College of Business and the School of Nursing are absolutely top-notch. And then you have amazing programs like the Muhammad Ali Scholars that send you abroad to see the world. It is all designed with one thing in mind, giving you that hands-on experience so you're not just ready for the real world when you graduate, you're already a part of it. Okay, so you're getting excited about the city and the academics. The next logical question is, what does it actually take to get in? Let's walk through the process of becoming a U of L Cardinal. Now, you might hear the word selective and get a little nervous, but here's the deal. They're looking at more than just one number on a test. With a test optional policy for most students, what they really care about is seeing that you challenged yourself in high school and got good grades. They want to see your potential. And this chart lays it out perfectly. You can see there are a few different roads you can take. To meet the minimum, you need at least a 2.5 GPA. From there, you've got options. You can submit a 20 on the ACT or a 940 on the SAT. Or you can go test optional by taking tougher college prep classes in high school. And there's even another path if you're in the top 15% of your class. The point is, they give you multiple ways to show that you're ready for U of L. And the actual application process? Super straightforward. It's an online application, an application fee, which you can often get a waiver for, and then you just send in your transcript and your test scores if you're not going test optional. The one date you have to circle in bright red on your calendar is the fall priority deadline, February 15th. Make sure you get everything in by then to have your best shot. And now for the topic on pretty much every family's mind, the money. What is the University of Louisville actually going to cost? And more importantly, what kind of financial help is out there? Okay, let's build the cost piece by piece for an in-state student, looking at it per semester. First up, you've got tuition, which is coming in at just under $6,500. All right, next, you add in housing. A typical double room on campus is going to run you about $3,000. And finally, you gotta eat, right? A standard meal plan is around $2,500. So when you add it all up, you're looking at about $12,000 a semester, or around $24,000 a year. And that's before any financial aid. But wait, before you get sticker shock, I want you to look at this number. For the 2026 fiscal year, the University of Louisville has budgeted over $222 million for financial aid. That is a massive, massive investment in making this education affordable for families. And that commitment is possible because the university has strong and growing support from the state of Kentucky. Just look at this chart. State funding is projected to hit over $186 million. That kind of financial stability is exactly what lets them offer such incredible aid packages to students like you. So, we've covered the city, the classroom, and the cost. But what's it actually like to be a student there day to day? Let's dive into life as a Cardinal. Life on campus is electric. I mean, U of L is a Division I school, and the fan base is incredibly passionate, especially when it comes to the rivalry with the University of Kentucky. But it's so much more than just sports. The School of Music puts on over 150 free concerts a year. You've got modern student centers, awesome rec centers, and living learning communities where you can live with students who share your interests. You can even walk over to a professional baseball game at Slugger Field. It is a really vibrant community where there's always something going on. And everything we've talked about, the hands-on learning, the internships in the city, the active campus life, it all points back to this one core idea from their strategic plan. Their ultimate goal is to prepare you not just to get your first job, but to have a successful, fulfilling life and career long after you've graduated. Okay, we've covered a ton of ground here, and it all comes back to that very first question we asked. After looking at the city, the cost, the academics, and campus life, is U of L actually your perfect fit? Well, let's break it down so you can figure out where you land. U of L is going to be a home run for you if you want that big city energy without the crazy price tag, and if you just love the excitement of a big-time Division I sports school. With that huge financial aid budget, it's an incredible option if you need support, especially if you're interested in powerhouse programs like engineering, business, or health sciences. Now, on the flip side, if you're really dreaming of a small, quiet, intimate college town vibe, or if you couldn't care less about sports, it might not be for you. And the cost does go up quite a bit for out-of-state students, so you'll want to keep that in mind. At the end of the day, picking a college is really about picking the place where you're going to write the next chapter of your life. We've laid out the facts for you, but you're the one who has to decide what that story will be. So, what will your Cardinal story be? Thank you so much for watching this breakdown of the University of Louisville. Before you go, check the description for a link to our College Savings Member program, where we help families save $40,000 or more on college costs. And if you're looking at other schools, make sure to visit our YouTube page to watch more explainers on other universities you might be considering.